WTWO's Beyond the Stands podcast is brought to you by Crow Equipment, Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, Snap Home Media LLC, Sycamore Insurance Associates. Here's your host, Rick Semmler.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Beyond the Stands. We're talking high school football today. I'm joined in studio by our last team from the Wabash Valley, still remaining in the Indiana High School football state playoffs. Of course, it's the Linton Miners. No one can really be surprised with that. They seem to be our last team every year standing, and I'm joined in studio by senior Russell Goodman. Russell, good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
How you doing, Russell? It's first time on here. You excited?
Doing great. Gotta love to be here.
All right. Is that senioritis hitting? Is it nice to get out of school?
Oh, definitely. I mean, who wants to be up in school all day? Nobody wants to.
Okay, so let's talk some football. First of all, you guys on Friday night won another sectional championship, back-to-back sectional titles for you guys, third in the last 4 years. So in your high school career, you brought 3 sectional championships home. Russell, does the saying it never gets old, does that apply? How special is it to win another sectional championship?
Honestly, it never gets old. It's the best feeling in the world to win a championship, and that's our goal every year, is just to keep moving forward and keep doing our best. So it's the best feeling.
Now, Linton on Friday night won their 17th sectional championship, 57-28 over Sullivan. A big reason they won is the two guys I brought in. Paul Oliver had 5 touchdowns in the game. Russell Goodman had 3. Russell, you've been such a big part of the offense this season, but to have maybe one of your better games and your guys' biggest game in the season, what did that mean to you with the 3-touchdown performance against Sullivan?
Yeah, I mean, they're our rivals, so we always try to play our hardest, play our best, and get in the best mindset possible. And it's just great having QB that could throw the ball, and I always try to catch the best I can.
What is it with the Linton offense? Like most programs, like you have a quarterback, you have a running back, you have a wide receiver. That's not how Linton does it. Like you guys all play different positions and playing well. How does that work for you guys, Russell?
Really, we got a lot of weapons everywhere, honestly, and we can use them really great. So, I mean, we kind of just put our best players out there and let us do our thing.
So I got to ask, it's funny. I mean, you guys are 9-3, and you win a sectional. So it's kind of typical Linton football, but I feel like you guys have been overlooked a little bit. Do you guys feel like, I mean, people take for granted what you do? I mean, maybe not in the Wabash Valley, but the state because you win so much. Do you feel like, I mean, you guys are kind of being overlooked a little bit?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we've played – Corbin was a really good team that we played, definitely week 1. And then the next team, I mean, they're all just good teams that we've played so far. It's one of our hardest schedules yet. So, yeah, I think we're being overlooked, honestly.
You speak of that, a hard schedule. I remember when I first got here 20 years ago, Linton would have those undefeated seasons, but fall short in the state tournament, especially semi-state, maybe not used to playing that kind of talent. Now you play this tremendous schedule. You don't have those unbeaten regular seasons, but you go deep in the tournament. Talk about the pros and cons. So many people want, that undefeated regular season, but Russell, would you guys rather lose a couple games and then make a run like you did to state last year?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, playing the hard games in regular season is what gets you ready for the championships. So we just learn a lot from those games, and it's better to learn a lot from those games and beat up on people. So
I want to thank our sponsors of the show, Crow Equipment Incorporated, Snap Home Media LLC, Sycamore Insurance Associates, and Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, your 2018 American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, building a higher standard award winner for quality and reliability you can depend on. Call Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, 765-832-9401. Okay, so back to the respect factor. Okay, so you won against Mitchell. You were supposed to beat Mitchell, and you did pretty bad. You played Greencastle, and I felt like you were favored, but people were kind of like, well, the Miners could get upset because they throw the ball a lot and get you guys. Then you play Sullivan, who was red hot, Clark French running wild, and like in typical Linton fashion, you guys do this every year. You guys are like, okay, let everybody talk about the other team, and then we're just going to go in and shut them down. Do you guys, I know you see the bulletin board material. Do you guys, like that where, okay, Greencastle has a great passing attack. We're going to shut them down. Sullivan can run the ball. We're going to shut them down. Do you enjoy, kind of shutting everybody up?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we love going into a game with the emotions high and being pumped up and hearing about how good the other team is, and then we go in there and just shut them down.
Got to ask, one thing that's been unique, you guys, regular season did lose 3 games. You played tough competition, but one of the reasons I feel you lost some games is I don't remember a Linton team being so banged up as you guys are this year. You had to play. It's not like, you're a 6A school and you have 150 kids out and you can just put kids in. You do have talent, but you don't have the depth like that. You dealt with some injuries. Russell, first of all, just how proud are you of the guys stepping in and filling the injury bug this year?
Yeah, we've had a lot of people injured, really, and we've had a bunch of people step up when we needed them. And that's the best thing you can ask out of a teammate is to step up and do your role. And I think we've done that really well so far.
Do you feel, because of your tradition in winning ways, the kids are not only excited to get on the field, but they know the expectation that they have to live up to the hype, when an injury happens. They got to step in there and keep that Linton tradition going.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it really put pressures on them. I think it just gives them the standard to want to be as good as everybody else that's came through here and want to just push themselves to be their best.
Okay, so you guys move on. You get Brownstown Central. They're 12-0, a very, very good ball club, ranked second in the state in 2A. So start with you, Russell. You beat them by a point last year in what many considered a big upset. How much do you know, we talk about the bullseye in Linton, that you guys are going to have a big bullseye on you because Brownstown Central is going to want a little payback?
Yeah, they're a really good team. We've done a lot of studying on them, looking at what they do good, what they do bad, so we're kind of ready. We're trying to get our team ready for this week and just go with it.
What about from your perspective, Russell? What do you believe you guys got to get done to get this win and bring home a regional championship?
Yeah, so I think we just got to hit hard, play fast, just like Paul said, keep their offense off the field, and just play Linton Minor football.
You speak of Linton Minor football and you say hit hard. One thing I've always taken away from Linton, you guys may be a 2A school, but you play so physical. Russell, how much pride do you guys take in just being the physical team out there on Friday nights?
Yeah, that's one of our biggest things as a Linton program is that's what we take to the field every game is just hit hard, play fast. That's kind of like the Linton Minor standard.
So we talked about the regional championship game. Winning the sectional special, but each round you go on and you win is even bigger and more special. What would it mean to bring home another regional championship back-to-back?
Yeah, like Paul was saying, it'd be the best feeling in the world, honestly, just because I'm out there with some of my best friends, out there with great role models as coaches, and, it's just going to be the best feeling in the world.
So I got to ask both of you. Coach will always say, we go week by week, game by game. Coach speak. I get that. But both of you are here, and we're talking. So you went to state last year. How much is that in your mind that you're seniors, and, you so bad want to finish your season in the state finals at Lucas Oil Stadium, Russell?
That's always the goal, isn't it? But when the coaches do say week by week, that is really a true thing. You always kind of just don't want to overlook anybody. You want to stay within the week. You want to do what you need to do to get done. So,
has it been carrying with you? You had the honor to play in the state finals and finish as a 2A state runner-up, but how bad has that been with you that you want to finish that last step this season?
Yeah, I think everybody, honestly, has been having that idea in their head that we lost last year, so we just want to push as hard as we can to get back there this year and hopefully take it home.
Both of you being seniors, your high school football days are numbered. I saw a post on Facebook the other day, and it was really interesting. It brought me attention. I played tennis and basketball in high school, so those are sports that I can still play now at 45 years old. Football is the one sport that you can't play after high school. Like, you can play in college, but recreational, it's not really done anymore. Have you thought about, has it hit you that you only have, even if you went to state, a couple weeks left of playing football, especially high school football, Russell?
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now, honestly, but I'm just going to leave that emotion in the back of my head and just hopefully we can take home and keep the enjoyment up.
When it's done here, I know you got baseball still, but when you're done with football, what do you want to be remembered as?
Yeah, just a great leader, great teammate, person that's always there for my teammates, and just want to be the best person I can, honestly.
Well, the Linton Miners, 9-3, will be playing a regional championship game at home Friday night against 2A number 2 Brownstown Central, who is 12-0. Linton beat them last year 22-21 in a really good game. Expecting another great game Friday night. I know the Miners might be underdogs, but guess what? Don't count them out. This is their time of year and when Linton has made a name for themselves. So definitely wish Paul and Russell the best of luck moving forward. Guys, appreciate you joining me today. that does it for this edition of Beyond the Stands.
WTWO's Beyond the Stands podcast is brought to you by Crow Equipment, Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, Snap Home Media LLC, Sycamore Insurance Associates. Catch this episode again and more of Rick's interviews online at mywabashvalley.com.